So friends, let's move on to install Visual Studio Code on our laptop. First of all, go to Google and search here code.visualstudio.com. Here you need to pick first link, click on code.visualstudio.com, and here you need to install the Visual Studio Code. If you are using Windows operating system, then you can hit the download button for Windows, or you can also change the download for Mac or Linux. Now this time I am going to install Visual Studio Code for Windows. Click download. Now here you can see that the Visual Studio Code are starting to download in my computer. So guys, let's wait for the installation to finish. Friends, you can see that the Visual Studio Code have been downloaded in our computer. Now let's open this application. Click open. This is the installation window. Select I accept the agreement. Now click next, next, and then click next. I recommend you to check all of the boxes in order to get all of the functionalities of the Visual Studio Code. Now click install button. Now let's wait for the installation process to finish. If you want to launch the Visual Studio Code, now check this box and click the finish button. So friend, this is the main window of the Visual Studio Code application. Here on the left sidebar there are some icons. Bottom left menu there is a setting icons, and here you can customize your Visual Studio Code application. You can install the support for JavaScript, Python, Java, PHP, and much more. Now let's start for the first icon. This is the first icon named Explorer. Here you can explore your project files and can create new project files. Let's create a new project. In order to create new project, you have to create a new folder in which all of your programming file will be stored. Let's open a new folder in order to start a new project. Select folder. Inside this folder you can create your new project files like HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. I am going to create first file. Press again this to minimize this sidebar. If you will write HTML, this will autocomplete your HTML starter template automatically. If you select HTML, this will autocomplete the starting tag and the ending tag of the HTML code. HTML5, this will automatically complete the template of the HTML5. Second icon is used to search all of your project files. Here is the third icon. This is a source control. This icon is used to connect your Visual Studio Code to GitHub. Fourth icon. This fourth icon is used to debug for the debugging purpose. Debugging is the process to find the errors in your code. This icon is for extensions. These extensions are very helpful while writing your programming code. Just write HTML support, and here is the first extension, HTML CSS support. Just install this application. There is another very important application which is called Live Server. This application will help you to view your output automatically without reloading or refreshing your browser. Let's install this application. Here is the basic setting of Visual Studio Code. Let's click the setting icon. First option is the command palette. Command palette is very useful in Visual Studio Code. Just click on it and here on the top you can search any feature of the Visual Studio Code. You can also access this bar by pressing Ctrl Shift P, and this command palette will be open. You can browse any of the setting of the Visual Studio Code here. Let's search theme. If press the second, these are all of the Visual Studio Code color themes. You can select any of these by your own choice. For this time I am selecting the Visual Studio Code dot theme. Visual Studio Code have built-in autocomplete functionality. If you will write a div and hit enter, then Visual Studio Code will automatically complete the ending tag of the div element. Then this is the Emmet abbreviation. Emmet is a built-in support in your Visual Studio Code which will help to write programming very quickly and efficiently and provide the autocomplete functionalities in your code. Just click on P, it will automatically complete the ending tag. Press Ctrl S to save this project. If you want to see the output of your web development project, just click on Go Live button and it will automatically jump to the browser window and will see you the output. And here is the output of your code. This is the functionality of the live server extension. So the last thing I want to show you, just go to setting option and go to settings. Here are some basic settings of the Visual Studio Code. First setting is the autosave. You can change this setting to on or off after the day or whatever you want. Second setting is the font size. I am going to change the font size to 20. And the next option is word wrap. I will recommend you to set this option on. This will wrap your word. This will automatically wrap your lines inside the window of the Visual Studio Code. So guys, if you feel this video is helpful for you, please don't forget to press like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel.